Boy, not getting the breaks at all, gang, huh? Welcome back, everybody. It's good to see all of you. Let me know if you can hear me in the comments. If you can hear me well, loud and clear. Loud and clear. What is gang? Jim, are you asking me that? Why are you so sensitive to IKF criticism? Is that what you're asking me? No offense today. Yep. 0. What's up, gang? What is up, everybody? What is good? What is good? What is good? What is good? So Benny's X-ray came out clean, Luke, but they're taking him from an MRI to see if there's any ligament and joint damage. So you still have to hang in there, wait for a little bit more. But the X-ray is clean, so that's good. No broken bones, but ligaments can be just as rough. So I mean, everything's just falling apart right now, Sean. I think they'll eventually win the division, but there's always a concern. Always a concern. Make sure if you guys haven't smashed that like button, please do so right now. Anybody who hasn't done it, let's just get them likes up really quickly. Try to get them over 100. Be fantastic. And Jim, if you're asking me, what's up, Tim King? If I'm so sensitive to IKF criticism, just because, and I said this the other day, just because I don't bash them every day like other people do, especially other channels who have nothing better to do with their lives than to bash IKF every single day, doesn't mean I'm on the train. I'm on the bandwagon. And again, he's one of the only guys that are hitting today. So, do people have anything better to do with their lives than to just bash IKF? I mean, did folks think that Oswaldo Cabrera was going to come up here and be the savior? Oswald Peraza was going to be the savior? And somebody just said, we have a superstar major league shortstop. What was that? What was that? Who are you referring to when you say that? Unless that's sarcasm or something. IKF, I would send Torres to Japan. Me, Robert. Yeah. They need... We don't know an upgrade yet, Jim. You can't... He hasn't played yet, okay? It doesn't always translate upward, okay? Oswaldo Cabrera hasn't hitting dick now. He had all these home runs just like Peraza in the minor leagues. Hasn't hit one home run yet. So people keep saying, oh, the home runs, the home runs, the home runs. He hasn't hit one yet, okay? So let's just chill out. That's why you try, dude. That's why they called him up. But if he was the answer, they would have called him up a long time ago, don't you think, Jim? So he's going to get his shot. And it sounds like, anyway, Josh Donaldson's going on the paternity list. They're going to play IKF at third base and Peraza at shortstop. So he'll get his shot. But people, man, I mean, have nothing better to do with their lives than to bash IKF every single day. It's sad. It really is sad. Yeah, the X-rays are negative. Going for MRI this weekend. So the Yankees offense looks worse. I mean, that's what I mean. Look at the title of this. The offense abandons the starting pitch. Let's just go to the convenient, and let's just blame Cole and IKF like so many people do. They just find ways to blame them for stuff on a regular basis. It's actually, it's entertaining, dude. It really is entertaining. But it's also sad. It's pitiful. It's pitiful. And we've already acknowledged that IKF has trouble with some routine plays, okay? But he also makes these really athletic plays. That's why he's fourth in baseball for defensive run save. But again, it doesn't change the fact that he struggles with routine ground balls sometimes. So, but again, you have a lazy Torres. You have him and Josh Donaldson pimp walking, hitting these fly balls that they think are home runs and they're not home runs, doing these bat things and that's okay. But IKF, you know why I take IKF over those two guys right now? Especially over Torres, because he puts the ball in play. Even if it's a ground out or a pop-up or whatever, and there's a guy on base, he moves the guy over most of the time. Okay, the other guys don't, and that to me makes a difference. Makes a difference. But again, this is just a messy game. It's 5-0 now. It's a shit game. I mean, it really is. I mean, it's what can we do? Wow, we got 131 people in here. Let's see if we can get over 100 likes in the next like 2 minutes or so if we can. We got 32 likes. We have 100 less people than likes. So if you haven't hit it, please do. Just to celebrate being together again. So we have in live stream. What was this base hit? Another base hit. Is Judge. Okay, they kept the runner at third. Kept the runner at third. That was a good throw by Judge. Good throw by Judge. Okay. But it's honestly, it's on now. Banda's a reliever. They got him last week. Or Shell, maybe, but again, thank you, Lange. I appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, Ryan, thank you. Is this Blake? Yeah. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. But like, it's on now because what's something to keep in mind. Now that they've called up Peraza, they've already promoted Volpe to replace him in AAA. So there's no way for Peraza to go. Then either stay on this roster or be traded for pitching or something like that. So that's what's happening. They're not going to move Volpe back down to move Peraza back down. They very rarely have reverse promotions. So it's going to be interesting to see. It really, really be interesting to see. Yeah, tomorrow's another day. I mean, very likely, very unlikely the Yankees are going to come back with the way that they've been playing, but it's they need to step it up all across the board. Stanton's struggling too, and again, it's unfortunately. Hey Ben Myers, what's happening, my man? Very cool. Welcome. I mean, I've already said I think Judge walks anyway, so I do. Why should it? I honestly, Sean, I think Judge walks in free agency. I really do. Yeah, and Hermano's a good game. 6 2/3. Unfortunate hit, but that's generally considered a solid start. 3 runs. He was really, really good. And again, the offensive just has abandoned him, just like they've abandoned so many other starters. Andrea, they are slumping hard. Probably the hardest I've ever seen him slump in several years. So, yeah, this is one of the worst slumps I've seen. Where do I think Judge shines? Somewhere on the West Coast. Probably the Giants or the Dodgers or the Angels or something like that. I wouldn't rule out the manager either. I mean, the Mariners either. Yankees bats, yeah, no kidding. They are dead. Bats is crazy. It's crazy. This is, was it Anthony Banda? I think it's Anthony. The pitcher they got the other day. They acquired is one of the 20 pitchers they've acquired over the last 3 weeks for relief. So I did a video on him too. Yeah, man. Yeah, I want to thank Ford Train Express too, Mike, for having me on his channel. If you guys haven't seen his channel yet, go take a look at him. Please support him by subscribing. I want to try to elevate and help all the members of the 161 that start their own channel. So it means a lot to me. It means a lot to him if you subscribe to his channel. So we just want to try to give him some support here. And again, I thank you for it. I'm going to regret letting go of Judge LeBron in baseball. I mean, they tried to keep him, but, he bet on himself, and clearly it's working. So, but again, even if they offered him, let's just say 280 million, and somebody offers him 330 or 340, he's not leaving money on the table to come back to the Yankees. He's going to the highest bidder. His loyalty is going to be to this. Okay, not to the team. No. Shamir, I mean, yeah, it's just sad the amount of hate. It's ridiculous. So, fuck you. Who's gonna replace Boone? We keep hearing Fire Boone, Fire Cash. Who's gonna replace both of them? That's actually an upgrade, and that's interested or available or both. That's not a credible answer. Need a serious answer, dude. Buck? No, he didn't. He was not going to ever adopt the analytics and be a lap boy like Boone. There was no way in the world they were going to get Buck Showalter. Everybody knows that. He's not going to be a lap dog for Cashman and Howe. Dude's old school. He's not doing that. So that was a pipe dream, Buck Showalter. I don't care what any other channel says. That was never happening. Fans on the same way want to trade Judge. Go. Exactly, word lifer. I think I was the only channel that actually proposed trading Judge if he turned down the extension. People thought I was insane. They wanted to commit me to Bellevue. Remember that? I do. I used to get shit every night. Excuse my language. I get pounded by people. But now you see. Okay? Like, that's too bad. Bo Porter. Bo Porter. Is he available and interested? And what makes him an upgrade? Ryan. What makes him an upgrade? Hmm? I mean, he's a special assistant to the Braves GM, right? If I remember correctly. Another base hit. 7-0. Was this 8-0? 8-0. Tampa. Nice. He's looking at $400 million. Is he looking at it or for it? $400 million. If somebody gives him $400 million at 31 years old, more power to them. I don't go $400 million from the Yankees. 9-0. Oh, wonderful. Fantastic. Rays are just teeing off on the Yankees. That's already, yeah, Brian. It's already been agreed to, like a handshake agreement over you. He's coming back, Brian Cashman. So he is coming back. He does exactly what Hal wants him to do. So why would they not bring him back? Wildly profitable, and they do just enough to be super duper profitable. I mean, gets to playoffs every single year. And do I hope the Yankees get Edwin Diaz? That would be an interesting get. I was talking to Fortran about that earlier. It would be an interesting morning. Brews in the house. What's up, Peck? What's going on, brother? What it do? What it do, man? What it do? I think Edwin Diaz would be an interesting get, and there's room for him. And he's tested and proven in New York. So he's only 28. So he's going to be expensive, though. He'll probably be the guy to pass Chapman's 5-year, I think it's $85 million contract. I think he'll get the biggest contract as a reliever, Edwin Diaz, this offseason. I really do. Joseph, let's leave. Cashman is like Joe Biden does what he's told. Oh, Biden cleans up messes. Cashman does not. So, unfortunately, let's leave it at that. Let's not go into that road. Let's not go down that road. Yeah, we were the best team in the first half of the season. There's no doubt about it, man. I mean, ball buster, Joseph. Ball buster, dude. It's fine. Too many players. Yeah, I mean, it's just, yeah. Now it looks like we might lose Benintendi for a little bit, but we'll see. Buck does a good job using, you're right about that, using Diaz. And, and he's got starters that give length, man. They give length. So, lifer. Edwin Diaz is fun to watch. I can't stand that trumpet music when he comes in, but whatever. Nice morning, bro. Did he just hit him? Hit by pitch to Choi? Man, this is like a disaster. I don't know if you guys have seen Yankees Morning Brew, Hector, on Nights of DJ. He did an interview the other day with Jerry Ferrara from Entourage, Turtle from Entourage, and they talked. But he's a diehard Yankee fan. They had one of the best conversations I've heard in a while. Go take a look at his channel and take a look at it. It's a great video. They both make fantastic points. And if you haven't subscribed to Yankees Morning Brew yet, I highly encourage you to. They do great stuff in the mornings. It's a great way to start your day. Great way to start the week, end to week. I appreciate his feedback, and he's been helpful to me as well. So I appreciate it. And well done, Hector, man. Really, you guys had a great flow, man. Really great flow. Bandy, I don't know what's going on. This is a disaster. No doubt, Joseph, man. We need a damn win. We need a damn win, bro. You know? Yeah, exactly, Ryan. Hector coming on. Yeah, Hector was on to 4Train yesterday. They had Jim Leyritz on their channel as well. Dude. Well done, boys. I'm seriously well done. You guys both inspire me, man. I'm gonna have to up my game and hang with you guys now. I got up my game to get to your levels, man. There's no doubt about it, Morning. No doubt about it, Hector. 100%, man. 100%. 100% we'll do that live stream, man. Especially as a playoff reset. I mean, this is kind of like playoff baseball, but like when real playoff baseball starts, it's gonna be on, baby. So let's definitely co-stream that, man. Michael, you see, blame IKF and Cole. Exactly, man. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. It's the default, man. It's the new default, gang. 4Train, appreciate it. Right back at you, brother. Right back at you. You're one of the OGs here, man. I know, Sean. Yep, that's right. Cole didn't pitch and IKF actually got a hit, but the default for so many people is to blame Cole and blame IKF. So we do have a little bit of fun with them. Having a little bit of fun. Good manager, yes, great. I can't say great. They're also underperforming because a lot of guys are hurt too. They have a lot of key guys that are out still. So a lot of key guys, and that has to be factored in to the situation. And again, like I said this the other day, I don't, if we have Joe Girardi managing the team right now, or Joe Madden, or even Joe Torre, the three Joes, I don't think they would be at 90 wins right now either. So the situation, the roster is flawed, and again, there's too many guys hurt. So Mickey, man, I appreciate that, bro. We try to keep it pleasant. We try to gain some kind of perspective. I try to find some kind of silver lining with the bad stuff too. Try to find some positives. I think it's a good way to look. Positivity and negativity is contagious. I like sticking with the positivity. Look at that. Marwin Gonzalez came in. What do you throw? One pitch and got the guy out. Marwin, baby. Might take Banda's spot in the damn bullpen now. So, but I mean, you guys, Hector and and Mazza, bro. You guys are the bomb. I hear you, Shamir. I hear that, bro. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, we'll see. Like, if Volpe needed an adjustment period up to Double-A, I think he's going to need an adjustment period to Triple-A. He led off the game tonight, actually. So, I'm really curious to see how well he does over the next month, for the rest of the year. Any chance Boone gets fired to lose it? It's possible, Ryan. But I mean, likely, I don't know, but possible, yeah. I just don't know who they're going to bring in to replace the guy that's going to do what they want done. You know what I mean? That's my curiosity. Yeah. It's true, Nicholas. You're absolutely right. Yeah, I don't think they're going to get swept in Tampa, Rose, but that's just me. Yeah, if you haven't smashed that like button, we're almost at 100 likes. Let's try to blow past 100. We got 154 people in here right now. Let's do it, gang. I thank you for every time you hit the like button. So I really do. It's supporting the channel is really, really greatly appreciated by me. So I want to make sure I can continue to put out stuff like this on a regular basis. And hitting the like button helps the YouTube algorithm kind of do its thing. So, and it makes life easier. So, but I thank you for that. Carlos, NYY News, what? Yeah, it's definitely painful. This sucks. 9-0. What was it? It was 3-0 20 minutes ago. You know? Yankees fan. Jeter for president. Oh, yeah. I like it, morning, bro. I like it, baby. What about them, Carlos? Pudge. Interesting. All right, who's up here? Gleyber Torres. And, well, I don't think Willie Randolph is going to be a yes guy either. He's a little bit more old school, too. I'd be surprised. But he's definitely valuable. I mean, a viable option, that's for sure. So, I mean, if it were me, I would consider him. So, my ideal solution is well, to move on from some guys this offseason, eat some money. I mean, they just acknowledge a couple of things and move on from Torres, Donaldson, and Hicks. Eat some money, let some kids play, and bring in some guys. Do a better job at developing pitching. You know, because I don't think there's one magic answer for manager or for GM right now. I just don't. So, not the way that the Yankees run their franchise. So you're gonna have to have people that convince them to, not get in the way, to not cock block them. So, and that's a really, really hard thing to do. You know, that's a really hard thing to do. No, no, foul ball. Carlos, I'm still waiting for that answer, man. What about them? Pudge. Yeah. Ola's in the house. Met fans, thank you for the donut, man. I appreciate you. I think he built up enough credibility in the first half of the season to have a job, James. But that's just my opinion. I don't think they don't generally fire coaches mid-season. So if that does happen, it'll probably be at the end of the season. Hitting coach. But thank you, Mets fans. I appreciate you. Torres with the big strikeout. All right. A lot of Boone has to go again. Who's going to replace him, Albert? That's a clear upgrade. Oh, the Knicks lost out on Donovan Mitchell. Yeah. I know the Cavs got him, but I mean, whatever. The Cavaliers. Oh, we're at 100 likes. Thank you, crew. I appreciate you. Thank you. Like, I don't know, but the Cavs are going to go deep into the playoffs again. I still think the Knicks will be wise to get another frontline player, though. But we'll see. Waldichuk was decent yesterday. Yeah, 4 2/3, 6 hits, 1 run, 4 walks, and 6 strikeouts. It's pretty solid yesterday, Waldichuk. I mean, I'll give it to him. New ownership, Matt, would be. He should just go over full time in the soccer. They bought a piece of AC Milan the other day, so you might as well just transition over to soccer because you don't make any presence at all in the baseball world. You got booed at Yankee Stadium on Paul O'Neill Day, so you're clearly not welcome in your own freaking home, which is that's pretty telling to me. I understand that, James, but who? Who's the new voice is the question. Oh, same here, morning, bro. I'm happy. I'm happy this wasn't an Isaiah Thomas type trade when you bring somebody like Eddie Curry and these other guys. It was Jerome James, like with disaster. I like more Donnie Walsh moves, but I totally know what you're saying. But I feel the same way, morning, bro. Feel the same way, Hector. Saviors, Carpenter, and Bader. Yeah. I don't know. Carpenter has a boot now. I mean, he's walking around with a boot, but at least he's in the dugout now. Base hit for Hicks. Here comes the big rally. if they could leave the worst clubs in history, they would make big changes. I think they got to make some significant changes. I do, but I don't know. I don't know. Donnie Walsh. I mean, he knew how to do it right, man, and they got rid of him. I was so disappointed at that one, man. So disappointed. It's we'll see what happens this offseason. I mean, again, I gotta be I have to have optimism, Nick, because I mean, like I said, I ride or die with my crew no matter what. I don't ride with them when they're good and abandon them and bash them when they're bad. No. I don't do that, man. Have I ever seen Yankee? Oh God, yeah, in the '80s and the early '90s, yeah, they were brutal. I mean, we had guys like Alvaro Espinoza, and it was terrible, absolutely terrible. I remember when Mike Stanley came in as catcher, we were all excited. We were like, "Fucking it's Mike Stanley!" But we were so excited because he was the only guy hitting. Chicken pie, baby. No doubt, no doubt, Nick. Yeah, I mean, if they lose it, they lose it, all right. But I'm not gonna, you know, like I'm not living in denial either. We could see this just by watching the games that they're reeling pretty bad, and they need to get their asses in gear, and they need to do it yesterday. But it doesn't seem to be doing it. Doesn't seem to be happening. So that's on them, right? And again, it's not only a Boone and Cashman thing. Players need to be held accountable too. Uh-oh. Line drive. Oswald Peraza. Was he getting up now, Oswald Peraza? Oh, he's batting now. Oswald Peraza's in the game. 259, 19 home runs, 50 RBIs at AAA. So, Peraza's up his first at bat in the major leagues. Oh, boy. Huh. Yeah, DJ. Yeah. Rick Cerrone. Oh, my God, yeah. I mean, it was brutal. It was brutal. Steve Howe. I mean, it was just awful, the team. The hell's the guy's name? Andy Hawkins. Was one of the aces of the team. It was brutal, man. Absolutely brutal. Mike Pagliarulo and Steve Sachs. Oh my God. Ugh. He's terrible. Strike. 1-1 to Oswald. What is this now? Wait, it's 0-2? Oh, I thought it was 1-1. 0-2. It's hard not to be discouraged. I mean, it really is. I mean, struck out Oswald Peraza. To end the game, 9-0. Game's over. Tampa Bay wins. Yeah. Can't see Rizzo opting. I'm 50-50 on Rizzo opting out. He's got his 30 home run, so he might, if he thinks he can get a deal. But his injury history might make acquiring team hesitant. So I could see that too. But this was a putrid game. 9-0 loss to the Rays to open up the series. And Clark Schmidt's on the mound tomorrow, so they need to do something, man. They need to do something. So it's ridiculous. But and again, see, people go right after Boone too. We don't know if Boone has the only touch on the lineup. Does he have analytics in his ear? Cashman in his ear? We just don't know. And he shouldn't have to be talking on behalf of players who are shit in the bed. The players should be owning up for their stuff too. Yeah, it's Clark Schmidt against Corey Kluber tomorrow. Yep. If Rizzo opts out, I mean they have Ronald Guzman and a big towering first baseman in AAA that they've got. So they do have a guy at first base. And we're hearing too, Austin Wells might be a net candidate for first base in 23 or 24. So we'll see. No, he does not, Shamir. Yeah. No gun to his head. Yeah, I don't blame me. Yeah. Judge and Stanton need to address that period. I said this the other day. The only person I see with life and fire on this team on a regular basis is Garrett Cole. Nobody else. Nobody. He's pissed off when he's playing poorly, when they're playing poorly, and they hit one of their guys. He has fire. I don't see it in Stanton. I don't see it in Judge, which is why, I mean, yeah, if you could pay Judge, I'd pay Judge the elite player money, but I'm not making him captain. So, exactly, Aaron Judge. Exactly, dude. Stanton looks terrible right now. Fucking terrible. Oh, AGG. Leave the politics at us. You don't want to go down that road, man. You don't want to be going down that road, homie. Not here. There's other channels for right-wing propaganda. This isn't one of them. Purpose of putting... yeah, I don't know. Prospects are good. Yeah, I mean, exactly. I mean, if the prospects show that they're good and legit, then lock a couple of them up for years. Look at the Braves. They're locking up like the entire young nucleus. And they just added Matt Olson. Like, they have like 8 or 9 guys that are going to be here until 2030. That's a nucleus right there, man. Seriously, that's a big time nucleus. So Yankees have the opportunity to do something similar here. And I hope they do. So Dominguez up to 295. Look at see. Yeah. 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 How does Boone keep his job done? I mean, I think it's because he's a yes man for Cashman, who's a yes man for Hal. It's kind of a train of guys who do what the boss man wants. So, yeah, keep the delusional stuff out of here, Voorhees. The season's not over yet, homie. Okay, season's not over yet. Aaron Judge, appreciate you again, man. Thoughts on what, Alexander? I mean, that this Yankees are sucking right now, but again, there's still 30 games left, so I'm not ruling them out. I'm not out. Now they're 5 games up. Thank the heavens that they built that huge lead in the beginning, in the first half of the season. So, if I'm them, I'm starting Peraza tomorrow. Dominguez got promoted to high A. Yeah, high A from low A. But I could see him being bumped up to double A. I mean, Everson Pereira is bumped up there now too. So Marvin Gonzalez, yeah, he's got one of the best ERAs in baseball history, man. That's right. Chicken palm. This is a month already. Yeah, no, they've been slumping for a month and a half. But again, the season's not over. Not over. I'm not fair weather fan, so I'm not abandoning them when they're down. That's a fair weather fan. Yeah, exactly. Fortran. I mean, Cole is the captain to me. Sticking up for his teammates. Yeah, man. Yep. John Blum, what's good, man? What's good, brother? What is good? Can we sacrifice Dr. Van? I mean, so he's apparently about to go on the paternity list or paternity leave or whatever, which is 3 days. It's not a lot, but it sounds as if they're moving IKF to third and playing Peraza at short. So, because he needs a stretch of consistent games, just like Oswaldo Cabrera. So, to be fair, he needs a consistent stretch of games too. Rocktober, hell yeah, I remember, man. Yankees will miss the playoffs. What makes you so confident they can turn this around? I'm not abandoning my team, Greg. So I'm just not abandoning my team. I'm just saying it's not over yet because it isn't. Coming back. Exactly, Gamal. Bring up Dominguez involved me in the leader. bring up Dominguez, and neither one of those guys are ready for the major leagues, Cross. You're not serious right now, right? You're talking about bringing them up to the majors? Is that what you're saying, Dominguez and Volpe? Albert, would I get rid of Boone and the coaching staff? I mean, it depends on who's available, how well they finish, how poorly they finish. Again, I'm not just replacing them. I'm getting rid of them just for the sake of getting rid of them. There has to be an upgrade to me and a replacement. That's the way I look at it, Albert. So, but it's on the table as a consideration. And it's not over yet. That's all I can say. I mean, they look terrible yet, but it's not over yet. So, exactly, Alexander. Exactly, dude. Fourth place could still happen. Very, very unlikely. I'm a smoker. Very, very unlikely. Yep, things still happen, man. Judge is too good for this team, man. Let him go somewhere else. Let him get his big pay. Let him get his big pay. Aiden, appreciate you. Thoughts on 30 and 37, 60 game color? What are my thoughts? I think it sucks. But again, it's not over yet. They haven't lost the division yet, so still 30 games left in the season. So it's a terrible stretch of baseball, yes, but it's not over yet. Thank you for the donut, Dane. Appreciate that. I think analytics has way too much influence. Way too much influence on this team. We'll see. Judge is going to be a Hall of Famer. It's way too early to determine whether Judge is going to be a Hall of Famer. Just like Jacob deGrom, way too early to call him a Hall of Famer. Have a great night, Ben, man. Always good to have you on. They're going to need, dude, delusional division is done. Look, LI Yankee King, okay? Chill. You can go back to your other channel and start with this stuff again. Okay? That's LI Yankee King, by the way. It ain't Cape, so posing as somebody else. Yeah, all we're saying is it's not over yet. So I can't proclaim what's going to happen 4 weeks from now, and nobody is. Nobody can. DeGrom is he's going to opt out, no doubt about it, Rose. I'm really curious to see. He might stay in the National League. He might go to Atlanta or something like that. But again, you never know. You never know. So who would you replace Judge with if he goes? I mean, I don't know who's available. He won a 360, Todd. 360, so which is a lot of money. But again, I mean, I just you have to spread that money across the board. Spread that money across. Exactly, Alexander. Whatever you say, man, Larry. You can call it over if you want. Whatever you say, man. Yeah. I don't know, Mark. I don't know if that was a managerial move or not. I'm really not sure. I mean, they're terrible at leaving runners in scoring position right now. And again, as many folks say, oh, IKF's not the right fit here. I mean, there are other players who might not be the right fit here either. So, I mean, I definitely would not be surprised if we had a very different looking roster next year. So, No, I'm not blinded by their gray chart. I just live in reality. It's your boy. Because there's 30 games left. I keep it going. And again, I don't abandon my team. I'm not a fair weather fan like some of these other frauds claim to be experts and all this stuff. I don't do that. I stick with my gang no matter what. So if they're bad, they're bad. If they're good, they're good. I know what you're saying, it's your boy, but I'm not blinded by anything, dude. As bad as it looks, and it looks real bad, the tables can see, yes, they can still turn. Again, I like to try to find a silver lining and some confidence. They have the personnel, so, and I'm not ruling them out until it's over yet. They are still in first place. So I get it, man. Eric, yeah, exactly, man. That's all I'm saying is this is not over yet, man. I mean, they can go on a run. And if they win the division and all these people saying it's over, I mean, you're gonna get pounded by so many people, man. It's gonna be, it's gonna be fun to watch. That's for sure. No guarantee Castillo. I mean, there's no guarantee that we're gonna get him. I mean, the Astros didn't get him. The Mets didn't get him. The Dodgers didn't get him. The only team that was paying that ransom was Seattle Mariners. And what if they don't? What if he walks next year and they don't go to the playoffs or they don't re-sign him? I mean, it's happened before. Edmonton Bronx. I'm not saying that we're defending it, but we're not giving up on it. It's not the same thing. Gallo's batting a solid 184 with the Dodgers. Nice. But the only thing that people talk about are his home runs, right? Just like it was here. Fort Train, man. Have a great night, brother. And if you guys haven't seen Fort Train Express channel, go take a look at it. It's a good channel, man. It's part of the 161 River Mafia, man. Always, bro. Have a great night, brother. Yeah, 9-0 was an embarrassing night tonight, man. It was an embarrassing night. There's no doubt about it. We can't deny that, right? We just can't deny it. Seeing reality, dude. You apparently have a different version of reality, everybody. Fair weather is you riding with them when they're good and then you bash them when they're bad. That's the definition of fair weather fan, period. Okay? Calling them out is one thing, bashing them is another. It's pretty obvious to see who's bashing them on a regular basis and thinking they're actually making an impact when they do it. They're not. Their message becomes weaker and weaker and weaker every time they do it. Especially when none of those people can do what these people do. Never even been at high level baseball. So I'm spending so much time bashing them and not coming up with any better options themselves. I don't find them serious. Period. That's my interpretation, it's your boy. Okay. I appreciate that, Dev. They might call up Florial. They might call. Pereira just made Double A. He's not ready. They might call up Davy Garcia at some point because he's in Triple A again. But I just don't know what they're going to do. I really don't. No idea. And we'll see what kind of lip service we get from Boone. So, yeah. The Rays are definitely a well-run franchise, James. There's no doubt about that. Yeah. I don't know, Wilson. I don't know who has full control of the roster. I really don't. Whether it's a matchup thing, I have no idea. I mean, I'm guessing it's partly Boone, but I don't think he has all. I don't think he pulls all the strings. But none of us can confirm that or deny it. So it's just that's the other problem. We don't get intel from Boone. He doesn't call us and tell us what he's doing. Neither does Cashman. I know the channels don't have inside sources and inside. Get out of here with that. Okay, they're not sharing intel with content creators. I'm not going to tell anybody what they're going to do. So let's be real about that too. Let's stop living in fantasy land. But yes, they're still in first. So Benintendi had some kind of awkward swing and hurt his wrist. X-rays came out negative, but they're taking an MRI to make sure there's no joint or ligament damage. Exactly, Rick. That's my interpretation of it too, Rick. The offense has been asleep since June. Yeah. What do people do? They blame IKF and Cole conveniently on a regular basis. Exactly, Carlos. Not abandoning the channel or my team. Not doing it, man. Whatever you want to call it, Dane. Whatever you want to call it. Collapse, slump, whatever, dude. All I'm saying is the season's not over yet. They're playing shitty. There's no doubt about it. Well, JC, I mean, I know Cashman's going to try to move him this offseason, so pretty aggressively, too. Yeah, Spencer Jones, Todd, the lefty judge. He's coming along nicely. He might rocket through the system just like Judge did. And I would not be offended at all. So, I don't know about lost at third. I mean, today was a bad day for him, but he's pretty elite across the board, and everybody knows that, and everybody acknowledges it. But he had a crappy day defensively today. Well, you're not wrong about that. They look lost, unmotivated, distracted. And like I said, it's your boy. The only person I see with any fire in his belly is Garrett Cole. Nobody else. Talking to people, trying to fire people up, getting pissed off when things go wrong. That's why I make him a captain and not Aaron Judge. I'm not making Judge a captain just because he's an awesome player. You play him awesome player money. Yeah, you pay him that. But you don't make him captain just because he hits 50 home runs. That's not enough. Captain is a special privilege. And to me, Cole is the guy who deserves the nod on this team. Booed him in. Yeah, how could you deny it's an embarrassing loss? I mean, yeah, it's definitely an embarrassing loss. No doubt about it. It was terrible today. Terrible. Carries himself like a captain. What does he do to lead the team, Dr. Van? I'm just curious. No. Easy replacements for Boone, Cashman, Blake, and the hitting coach are Derek Jeter, David. Of those people, Dane, have you seen any of them show interest in coaching? Have you heard them? I haven't heard them say show. And Manny acted. You got to get out of here with Manny acted, dude. Come on, dude. Manny actor. You can't be taken seriously. And who knows what these guys do behind closed doors? But I see Cole talking to people all the time. He's also the first person out of the dugout when you hit one of their guys or if the benches are going to clear. First person every time. Every single time. Yep. Judge. I'm telling you, Judge is going to go to the largest bidder. His loyalty is going to be to the money. And that's his right to do. Can't blame him for doing that. But right at that point, we say, oh, he's the leader, he's the captain. Baloney. Stealing money? I don't know about it, Alexander. I mean, Mets fans. I'll have them on again one day. It's too late right now. They're already sleeping. But I'll have them on one day during the afternoon or something. Hal is just running this like his hedge fund, you know? Yeah, exactly, Peter. I mean, Cole's throwing gas. He doesn't get to run support. And again, he does other things too. So, guys are banged up. Yes, tell us something we don't know, Boone. Really, tell us something we don't know. We know guys are banged up. Okay. Got to get out of James's talent to make count. The defense needs to help back him up too, Alexander. So 7 innings of 3-run ball is a quality start. And we've talked about that for years. Now, has he had trouble a couple times getting out of jams? Yeah. But the bullpen has shit the bed multiple times for him this year. So is the defense. So it's not only Cole. And we could say the same thing about pretty much every other starter on the team too. Tyon, Nestor Cortez, All the other guys too. About getting out of gyms. Jeter, no, me, he's been. Yeah, I don't think Jeter's going to get back into coaching at this point. I mean, maybe GMing or ownership, that's a different story, but I don't know. I don't know. Cole always has one inning. So Alexander, no, he doesn't always have one inning. First of all, it happens sometimes, yeah, but doesn't always have it, dude. And again, intangibles go beyond his pitching. So just like CeCe, when he was no longer an ace, he was still doing captain things, just like Cole does. So I hope Judge goes in the talks and says, "I'll stay." They'll laugh in his face. I think they will laugh in his face. Really would. I would laugh in his face too. He said that. Most arrogant thing ever. Making himself more important and bigger than the whole team. Turn around and walk out the door. I'm giving you money somewhere else. It's that simple. Vic, you're right about that. Team's not exciting. Damn right, Joseph. Yes, he is, man. RC from the NYC, thank you so much for the donut, bro. What's good, man? Hope you're all doing well. Boo needs to stop with the daily lineup change and come up with a solid squad every day. Feels like Abbott Costello's effort. Yeah, well, you're not wrong about that. I do worry that he doesn't have 100% carte blanche onto the lineups. I think there's a little bit too much of analytics and Brian Cashman in his ear, saying you have to put, just like the movie Moneyball. Like, remember the GM? If you've seen the money, you've seen it. Like, he wouldn't let Art Howe play certain guys. It's like, no, you're playing Hatterberg. You can't play Carlos Pena. You're playing Hatterberg. Like, this is what I feel like is happening to a degree. He's getting forced to play certain guys that he doesn't want to play. And again, I can't confirm that. Obviously, I don't think anybody can, and he'll never acknowledge it. But I have a feeling that's one of the problems. Jiggles, as nice as it sounds, he's manager for the Marlins right now. I don't think they're going to give him up, Mattingly. I mean, I would love to have Mattingly, believe me. I would love to have manager. Are the reporters, I don't know all of them, but like a lot of them work for the Yes Network. So if a player ever put you in a position and said you have to fire the manager or the GM for me to come back, I would laugh in the player's face and say, turn around and get out of here. I don't care who it is. Deserving. That's what I would do with Dane. How many World Series has you led us to, Judge? 0. Okay? Turn around, get out of here. Go let somebody else sign you. Come in there with telling me how to run. Get the fuck out of here. Come on. You must be crazy. Yeah, no kidding, man. I think Montana. He's working on some things. He's got to get his release point a little bit better, and again, that's the test to me too. You can be more. You could be mediocre in a regular season or just about average, but if you come through in the postseason, people are going to forget about your regular season. So I want to see how well he does if we get to the postseason. I really do. I'm really curious. I want to see how well Nestor does and some of the rest of these guys too. How many World Series? You're going back to this Dane again. 4. Okay. 98, 99, 2000, and 2009. Okay. No matter what you say, Dane. Okay. You can go back to your trash talking points. Oh, Gene Stick Michael. Let me tell you this. The core 4 would not have won those championships without all the players that Cashman brought in to complement them. Okay, I'll say it again. The core 4 would not have won 98, 99, 2000, 2009 without all the players Cashman brought in. You could go tell your boys on their channel that. Okay, I don't care what you say or what they say. All right. Luden, you can't prove that. I sound nuts. You're making a claim that you can't prove, but I sound nuts. I don't care who it is. Nobody. If I own this team, nobody's going to tell me that and expect me to take you seriously. Nobody. Those are the biggest egos in the world, the owners. So, what am I blind? Did you not see who Stick developed? Yeah. Derek Jeter. Like I said, the core four, right? Okay. Who else did he develop? Adane. Hmm? Hmm? And you know, and I know that those guys, the Jeters and the Bernie, Mo, Pettit, they would not have won all those championships without all those other players, the Brociouses, the David Justice, the Cones, the Clemenses, all these guys. They would not have won those titles without those guys. So I'll ask you, what are you blind, dude? Do you think you're gonna come on here with that crappy argument you had before and have the same crappy argument and think you're gonna be credible? Like, do you actually think that, dude? Adine? I mean, that might work on other channels, but it ain't gonna work here, dude. Like, you know that already. Appreciate all the donos tonight, guys. I really do. Injuries have hurt this team. So has poor performance. So, but yeah. I mean, if Cashman keeps doing what Hal wants, I don't see Hal firing him, and that's unfortunate. But it is what it is, right? Like, we can have our opinions, of course, but it's not going to change their reality. No judge we would have known. I don't know about that, Ludin. They won 100 games twice with him missing 50, 60, 80 games in a season. So he's not the only thing on this team. And again, go back and look at the stats this year, too. I mean, a lot of garbage time home runs, lots of them. But it doesn't matter. He's got 51, right? Judge is not the whole team. But yeah, Cashman does what he's allowed to do. It's pretty much. And again, we can't change that, unfortunately. So it's pointless for us fighting with each other because we offer something we can't change. You know what I mean? Yeah, let's see if we can get to 200 likes. We'll try. That'll be awesome, Texas Buckeye. Still waiting for you, Dane. Who did again, you keep going to your talking points, your propaganda talking points. You didn't answer the question. Okay? You didn't answer the question yet. Who did Stick develop? Okay, and I've already mentioned the core four, but you and I both know those core four guys were not enough, would not have been enough in 98, 99, and 2000. You take Brocious off the lineup, you take Cone out of there, Clements out of there, Justice, Duque, and all these other guys, they don't win the championship. You and I both know that. Okay? Yeah, propaganda talking points, loading. Yeah, exactly. I don't find them credible at all. He developed all the prospects we had to trade to get that. Who, Adane? Who? Trade to get what players? Dude. I'm gonna look and see if Dane, I think you're in love with Brian Cashman. I'm gonna see if he has a profile on Match.com. Maybe you should swipe left, or we'll have whatever you do in that Match.com. You should go look for him. He might like you. You love him. You love Brian Cashman. You really do. It's really adorable, actually. I find it endearing. It warms my heart. Yeah, I hope Benintendi's not a serious injury. Facts this offseason was not what the Yankees wanted. No, it's right. You're not lying there, Dion. You are not lying there. Bader, I think he's about to start baseball activity, so probably in 2 weeks, I would say. No, JC. I don't bash him obsessively. So to other people, it makes me look like I love them because I don't spend my time. I have better things to do with my life than to spend here bashing people all day. Okay. Other channels can do that. Those sad channels, they can do it all they want. I don't. But I love when people say, oh, because I don't bash him all day, I love him. That's what you want to believe, propaganda boy? Go right ahead. Go right ahead. Knock yourself out. You're entitled to. So, Jay, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, bro. We got a situation. Exactly. We got a situation. You have to get Big Daddy Sitch on here, man, to handle this. Well, it sounds as if they're going to move IKF to third base because Donaldson's about to go on a paternity leave. So, and so it looks like we're going to get people are going to get their wish. I don't know if it's tomorrow, or the next day, whatever. But Josh Donaldson's about to go on the paternity list. I guess his wife or his girlfriend's about to give birth. So, and again, thank you for that dono, Jay. I appreciate that, brother. Won our own division once in the last 10 years, let alone a World Series appearance. And yet they still have more wins than most every team, Luden. So, again, you know how hard it is to win your division every single year? You know how hard it is to do? It's not easy. Yeah, who knows? We'll see. Who cares about wins? Well, that's how you get to division wins and all that stuff. You have to do that in order to get to division title and all those other things, right? So, it's important. Two of the biggest collapses in sports history. You just come up with more propaganda. Do you have home like a notepad or something? Like, is it next to your love letter? Brian Cashman love letters book, Dane? You come up with the most ridiculous stuff. Ridiculous stuff. Doesn't seem hard for the Dodgers or Braves. The Dodgers, with the exception of the COVID season in 2020, haven't won a World Series in 30 years. 30. Okay. The Braves, with the exception of last year, the last one they won was 1995. Just what, 27 years? So your argument has zero credibility, Dane. Actually, negative numbers. Pinstripes Rizzo got an epidural in his back yesterday. Apparently he's not gonna be playing again until next Tuesday. That's what we heard today. So whatever you say, Dane. Whatever you say, dude. Yeah. It's real talk, right? Is that what it is? Those facts? Okay, Dane. Yankees have won since 2009. Wow. And your point is what, Dane? It's not the easiest thing in the world to win a World Series. So not the easiest thing in the world. What's good, Hockey Kid? What is good, Hockey Kid? John G. Dane used to be LI Yankee King. And he follows a call-in show. Mike, I might do that. That's a good idea. That's a good idea, dude. I do think they'll move Glaber in the offseason, yeah. He's LA Yankee King. He has sources, and his sources have sources. So he's super connected, just like his sources are super connected. So we'll leave it at that. Trolls accounts. But again, debate you DM me on Twitter, dude. Dane, you're not going to win that one, dude. Using your talking points, I'll tear you to pieces, okay? But if you want to do it, get your sources to join you. Dane, talk to your sources, and I'll debate all of you at the same time. Okay? How about that? Soto, I don't know, Seth. I mean, maybe. It's comical, James. Shamir, I got you, brother. I got you. Or do you got a DM Cash Fraud Coast? cash fraud first. I don't even know what that means, Adane. Cash fraud first. You're not even good at trolling, dude. You think you're going to win a debate using the same garbage talking points? Yeah. You can stay in your own with that. You're not ready, Adane. You're not ready, dude. Okay. Fire your sources. Fire them. They suck. I think Adane does have a crush. He has a crush on Cash. It's love. It's like he's got little hearts. It's adorable, isn't it? I do not, Brett. I do not watch him. I used to, but I stopped. Jeff Nelson repping the team. Huh? No surprise. No surprise. Why don't you apply for the job, Adane, since you think you can do a better job at Cashman? Hmm? Apply for the job. Coconuts. Oh, I mean, I've heard several times he's attacking me on his podcast. So, Brett, and apparently is accusing me of stealing some of his material. Which, hate to break it to you, but JC religiously, yeah, I work out religiously. I'm heavy duty into martial arts too. Long time, 20 years. Why do you ask, man, JC? Do you? I definitely do. So, JC, no, I appreciate you, man. Yankee State of the Union is a Yankee fan from Boston. I'm not the most analytical. It's a good idea, man. That's a good idea, Jay. Maybe I'll do that. Let me see what I can come up with, Jay. I like that idea. And get some people involved that want to hop in and chime in and stuff. It's a good idea. I mean, Brett, I don't know, man. I don't know. Man, I don't attack him on my channel, so I don't like. I've even supported his channel, but it's whatever, man. I mean, he does his thing. I do my thing. We're both Yankee fans. We want our teams to do well, so can't fault either one of us for that. You know what I mean? No doubt, Shamir. We gotta get that love and respect to Jay. Yankee fan out in Massive, out of Boston too. So props to Jay, man. Props, man. Seriously. All right, Jay. Let me see what I can come up with, bro. Let me see what I can come up with, man. Who's hurt aside from Sevy that matters on Nestor Cortez and Matt Carpenter? There's a couple guys. No kidding, Sevy. Yes, we did. National League team. I mean, I don't necessarily root for them, but I like the Brewers. I do like the Brewers. Which series do I think steer the team into this funk? Houston. I think Houston, yeah. RC from NYC. I think Houston did a number on them. I agree with you up here. They got into their heads. Like, yeah, I would agree with you, RC. 100% Houston. Yeah, he's just dogging himself over like Yankee King. I don't know why he's doing it. Like, come on, dude. Don't do this to yourself. Who would I trust more in the playoffs? If I have to choose between the two, probably Torres at this point. But if I had to choose someone else, I would choose someone else. So, yeah, King, Rizzo, exactly. Carpenter. So, yeah, exactly, Mark. Actually, no, I wouldn't loot him, but thanks for trying to put words in my mouth. Loser mentality. I know you do have a loser mentality. That's true. This is true, Luna. Very true. Loser mentality is abandoning your team when they're bad. That's a loser mentality. Whatever you say, Dane. Why don't you apply for the GM job? You can even bring Cashman flowers when you take his job. Give him a big hug. That's what I said before. What did I say before? That's not that easy to win. Yeah, well, it's true. Okay. The hardest to keep everybody healthy. And that applies to every team. But I don't abandon my team when they're bad, and you know that, Ludin. Okay? That's fair weather stuff. Injuries are no excuse. That's what I literally said when I asked when we haven't won our own division in 10 years, the highest payroll by far. What? Well, it's true, Ludin. It's not the easiest thing to do. You think the Yankees can just win it every year? That's not reality. That's not a loser mentality, okay? That's reality. Timmy Trumpet. Yep, 162 exactly, Dev. And then, yeah, I know you would. That's why you'll never be GM. I don't even think you'd be GM of the Fred Mucci League in Staten Island. No. But you keep bashing. Bash away, dude. Bash away. Troll away, homie. I don't think Otani is going to come here either. Well, I think there's lack of, Shamir, I don't, personnel needs to be improved, sure. Sure. I've said that repeatedly. JC, I do teach martial arts, yeah. I'm a practitioner and an instructor. Yes, sir. Why can't they bat stand him? Daniel, it's a good question. They should be batting him down there right now. He's definitely not earning his keep at the top there. No doubt about it. Nathan, exactly, you know. I'm sure they can put a package together, but I think I don't know if the Angels would do it. And I don't think they. I mean, they mathematically they can do it, Otani and Judge, but I don't think it'll happen. I would avoid Ken Giles. I really would. Well, exactly. Robert can dish it out, but he can't take it. Yeah. Steven Seagal. Yeah. JC, I got hands. What do you mean I got hands? One of the things that we don't do in most martial arts is punch. It's very easy to break bones in your finger. We elbow. Okay? Elbow people. Or deflect with the outside of your hand. Chop people. Palm strike. Very rarely do you punch people. It's very easy to injure your hand, especially if you hit somebody at the top of your head. Who is Yankee War Room? It used to be Daily Dose of Yankees. Yuli changed his name. Channel name. So, same guy, just a different channel name. Yeah, Steve Cohen. If you can get to them, Shamir, but yeah. They use the elbow. That'll damage the nose more than the palm strike would. And it's a lot more difficult doing this technique and causing serious damage than people think it is. Always a pleasure, RC. Thanks so much for the donos, I appreciate that, man. Always good to have you on, man. Every single damn year that the playoffs is a crapshoot. Lacks confidence to the man. Whatever you say, Ludin, dude. Whatever you say. It is a crapshoot, but go ahead. Whatever you say. Poochie, a couple of Hapkido, which is a Korean martial art, Tang Soo Do, Korean martial art, and I'm training in Jiu-Jitsu also. Couldn't handle the fan. Okay. Prove that, Adane. That he couldn't handle the fan backlash. Did he? Or did ownership step in? We don't know. But I want you to show me where he said that, Adane. Okay, not with some propaganda said it. Where I want you to tell me where he said it. How did I become Brett? I wanted to talk about baseball and I was passionate about, and I started about almost 2 years ago and never stopped. So gained a loyal following, and that's kind of how I started, man. Just being consistent, uploading, and finding a topic that you're knowledgeable about and you're passionate about, and just rolled with it, man. Manhattan, Poochie. I'm from Manhattan, dude. It's a cop out every single year when we're eliminated. Cop out? What are you talking about, dude? Cop out? Cop out by who? When we're eliminated? Cop out by who, dude? What planet are you talking from, Ludin? What are you talking about, dude? I agree, War Room. Stan needs to heat up. He definitely helps judge. Femur is a hard bone, John. Yeah. Yeah, but there's so many spots you can be effective. Caught by the Yankees personnel. What's so hard to understand? Then you're telling me, like you're coming at me, and now you're saying caught by the Yankees personnel. Dude, don't talk down to me, Ludin, because I'll tear you to pieces on here, okay? So let's stop right now. Don't go there, dude. You can speak facts, but don't be condescending to me. I'll gut you. All we ask is that you be respectful to people here. Brett, yeah, I'm almost 15,000 followers. Peraza isn't going to play. Haha, this is Cashman and Bloom you're talking about. Aiden, what? What? Just because he didn't play the first day today? Okay, whatever you say. Exercise on running. Yeah, I used to be a competitive runner, dude. Yeah. Dude, go back and talk. You've been coming at me too, dude. You can come at me fine, but be respectful. That's all I ask. Okay? I'm not tripping, homie. Go back and see the same things. All right, homie. All right, homie. Peace out, Ludin. Told you to be respectful, but you got to be a dick, so you're out, dude. So take your propaganda to another channel, bro. No, they're not hitting. Brett, just message me on Twitter, Bronx Bomber 447. Brett, and we'll talk about it. I gave Ludin tons of chances, but he decided to be a dick on a regular basis, so he's out, dude. That's the way it's got to be. Yeah. Right? All I mean, am I being unreasonable? It's that simple, dude. James was being an a-hole to me and then trying to deflect. So, Aiden, you have any idea it'll be easy to gut you in a baseball debate? And your sources? Dude. You have zero credibility, dude, okay? You have to keep coming back here because you think you're making an impact. What's going to be your next name? Is it going to be Nassau County King? Suffolk County King? Bronx Bomber 447, Brett Walden. 447. Dude, you haven't put anything of impact and credibility ever since you started trolling this channel. Okay? He's also been coming at me too, Shamir. Okay. Coming at me too, and he's being a dick to me. Okay. I know he was talking about Cashman. So was I. But then he started being a dick to me. And I've said it from the beginning. Just be respectful to people. The minute you start being a dick to people or me, you're done. You're out of here. Your sources suck, Aiden. Dane, you know that. And I didn't say they were your friends. Your sources. And your sources don't have sources. Okay? Yeah. Let's just stay with baseball stuff and no propaganda. Dude. It's not a competition. Dude, Dane, and you're not going to win it if it was. So. Mm-hmm. Davey, I'm going to wrap it up too. It's getting late anyway. So, but have a great night. Let's recover from this ridiculous loss. And we don't know yet, Vic. The X-ray was clean, but the MRI is happening on Sunday. Dude, you know I'll destroy everything. You haven't destroyed anything from the beginning, okay? Really. You'd make a terrible baseball analyst, man. Terrible, dude. Oh, man. That's why you should go back to your propaganda channel that you love trolling and donating to. Okay? Go back to the propaganda channel. Really. Really. Peace out, homie. Wasting people's time here. Wasting people's time. No doubt, man. No doubt, Luis. No doubt, man. So we'll keep it coming. Yeah, Benny said he heard a pop. Thankfully, it wasn't a broken bone, but that doesn't mean it's not a ligament or a joint. So that's my worry. But yeah, have a great night, everybody. Aiden, brother. Have a great night. We'll be here tomorrow after after the game. So hopefully it's a win. That's all I can say about that. But peace and love. Dude, yeah, they're out of here. Cruz, I had to get rid of a couple of trolls, a couple of people that weren't being respectful. So, and Shamir, that's why I did it. Okay. Once he started being a dick to me. You understand, Shamir? So, not you. You've been respectful. He stopped being respectful. That's why he's gone. But peace and love, everybody. Hit that like button on the way if you don't mind. I appreciate you. Have a great night. Be safe. Over and out.